Toronto's Robin Harvey. Her latest book,
hear what she says.
that's all right, is a poetry collection entitled PTSD Poems to Slay Demons, and it's available through Amazon, Kindle, Barnes & Noble, and Goodreads. Harvey, a graduate of the Humber School for Writers, is currently the pop culture and arts critic at Not the Public Broadcaster, and a book reviewer for Indie Reader and Discovery. She's been published in many online sites, or on many online sites and literary journals, and one nominated her as a runner-up for the 2022 Pushcart. Harvey was managing editor at a York University online literary magazine, and she's been featured live at many Toronto venues, including the Middle of Nowhere's Performance Series podcast from Toronto's Alchemy Restaurant, at Toronto's Heroot Cafe's Literature Series, Old Word Storytelling, at Toronto's Free Times Cafe, and at Toronto's Sneaky D Poetry Slams. Formerly an award-winning reporter, editor, critic, and public editor at the Toronto Star. Yes. She's been published in Toronto's Globe and Mail and National Post, as well as throughout Canada's Southern and Sun news chains. Before becoming a journalist, Robin was an actor who performed in Canadian theatre at Bastion Theatre, Stage West, Actors Trunk, Buddies in Bad Times, and the Shaw Festival. Please welcome Robin Harvey.
I feel old. Okay, I say hold your applause to the end and then like go crazy if you want. It's fine. Other than that, I'm not indicating anything. Thank you very much. And I'm trying to stay in for time. Okay, this is one in the First Revolution published in their anthology and in one of their, it's a hard print British thingy, and they're the people who were nice enough to nominate me for a pushcart, but they're very small, so don't worry about it. Nothing happened. Okay, it's called Them Fighting Words, and if you grow up in a Newfie household full of cowboy men, you know what I'm talking about. Tell me what, my tin star lover guy, we awake to clear and blessed dawns, skin to skin with the safety on, and you kiss me hard. As we tumble bullet free through fevered musk, your breath burns our blistering bullshit crisp, and the milkweed wisps of last night railings are forgotten. Dust in the wind. Until my touch sparks a revenant, and once again I'm facing down, tombstone eyes deep as a grave, gunning for me to start another round. We're back in the loop, high noon at the We're Not So Okay, Annie Okay Corral, with Eddie Oakley and Wild Bill locked and loaded for another go-round. Oh, enough. Take your cheap shots, your pot shots, your please take it back shots. Paint a bullseye on my heart. Fire off them fighting words. Hit the mark. Tear me apart. Dress me up in her finery. Swing me from that hanging tree you've strung up in her memory. Maybe, cowboy, I'll roll like a tumbleweed, happy to dance in your grave. So, before you fire another round, check your aim and line up your sights, gunslinger. I got a Bowie knife and a Colt 45 with her name etched on every bullet. I'll cut her down to size, face down all 6'4" of you. Bury that woman in your churlish blues. I'll see her 6 feet under. Then dead or alive, all you'll see is me. I will be the wanted one, with my face, my name, posted in black and white on our bedroom wall. Tin Man. Tin Man. Oh yeah, this is in published a bunch of places. It's upcoming anthology from some, sorry I can't remember the name, Midwestern University in October. This couple, I try to do this, but I really don't keep track. Tin Man. Was it a dream, a bump in the head, or true love this? In the center of the cyclone, 2 hearts as big as houses were swept up in that first kiss. Spellbound and smitten by those lusty, rusty lips. Swept away and up so high, over the rainbow, Tin Man and I flew until we crashed, smashed to bits, on an emerald sidewalk slaked with green grit. There, he crushed my pretty little heart in his stolen, steely grip. My ruby red lust turned to ice as he cut me paper thin and folded me in pieces and broke my wind-spun skin. With oily mousse so masterful, so shiny and relentless, what could I do, an orphan in a threadbare gingham dress? With a head spun full of straw and sticks, my body welded to his anvil hips, spread like candy across the yellow bricks. As the macho, manly bastard sang that age-old nympho, slag, slut, slang, I became his bitch, his wicked witch, until I flicked my heels 3 times and said, "Hey, mister, you picked the wrong kind." All that wild night, red night, green light endless, his fickle fist, his cold caress, lost in a bubble, I floated, wounded, wan, and witless. For 20 years, I bore his blame, awash in shame, until a world of witches blared my truth, thundered in headlines, Twitter, TV too. Every woman's tale told in 60-point wonder. Time's up, sisters. It's him, not you. Not me. Why not? Because that me too. And then I knew. These tin men, they don't want our hearts. They just want to rip our fucking clothes apart. Tin men, screw you. Try not to be, I have some angry women poems here, which I'm trying to, slightly separate. So this is an angry relationship poem. Gee, how will me? Okay, tempered temper. Up through the crack in my sour mood, your words bubble to soothe like sweet milk froth. One touch from you smooths my morning sting and sets all my smarting, silly sorries from my morning peak afloat to free us from that twitchy, bitchy, red-eyed, witchy faux she who pretended to be me. Let your pale girl slip beneath your canopy of kindness until her ribs unfold, until they bellow with passion's fire, until she's lost in sweet desire. Don't let me puff and pout that nasty stuff, my love, or run my mouth. My insides run crazy sweet for you, and your sane gaze can glaze my temper smooth. One look until those dark sweet dates, and I'll melt into your mouth. Until you cremate my salty olive stare and bring an end to the scorpion sting. Then we'll savor the flavor. Who knows how long? Please, forgive me, sweet. I will behave. Right, another angry woman poem. Sorry, this is in this upcoming anthology, so I feel like I should give it a plug. Although I don't know the university, but it is called The Power of the Feminine, or something weird like that. Could be bilingual. This is called Great Escape Round 2. For anyone who's been in an unhappy marriage. I did not dig this unholy well or ask to shovel this sacrament, this monogamy down your throat until you choked. No. I did not buy this coffin to live forever paralyzed in these his and her jumbo zombie plots, dead yet buried alive. No. I did not create the bloody mess we call a life, nor ask to be sidelined. Half a team stuck in a game where the score forever stays the same. No, I am sick of living in this slaughterhouse we call home, where each night you shove your burdens inside me while I hide mine deep under the pillows. No, the girl you swept off her feet to this cliff's edge is now the mad woman who trolls your bluffs. A noose looped tight around her neck, too scared to jump, too smart to fall.